Hello everybody, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. My nickname is Corn, and today I was working on some envelopes and have been for a couple of days now. In and out, doing laundry and housework and cooking, and you know how all that stuff goes, but back and forth. And I thought, you know what, y'all might want to come along. Now these have been done by other crafters for several years now, but what I had done, I make such a mess on my desk when I do this stuff. Didn't even put up my cameos over here. I got a hold several years ago of a vintage music book at a thrift store. This might have even been 4 or 5 years ago. Stuck it in the craft room closet, and there it stayed. So it is by Livingston Gerhardt, and it is Bells and Bows. Bows as in boyfriends. And it says 3 or 4 part songs for teenage and choral groups. And I want to save this page because this could make a fun envelope as well, especially the contents part. But what I did, as you see, I took in the book to some of the pages came out, okay, or I just took out, didn't rip out, you know what I mean, tore out. And some of them I have a decorative ruler, metal ruler, and took out that way. And then I got out my paper cutter and trimmed the top and the bottom and sometimes the sides. And I'll show you what I came up with so far. Some of these are made with this envelope board. If you don't have these, as you know, we'll do a couple too that you don't need this at all. And I got something on it. So this little one, already decorated it, and we'll go over some of the things I did just for, just to make it look a little older. It's already vintage. And as you know, you can put this over, let's see something here. Let's pretend, yeah, this is from my scrap. Let's pretend this is a page in a journal. You can put it here and put your glue here and here and make it a little tuck spot if you want. But I thought these might be fun to include in a card and put some little goodies, either die cuts or things you fussy cut or something. Put little goodies in there, or even make a journaling card to put in there. So that's one. This is another. And another. And this is one that you don't need something like this with. And then you can just put your goodies in there. And this one with like some ephemera. Then this was a sticker that I, like a see-through sticker. I don't know what the film or whatever. I don't know what those stickers are called. They're very see-through. And I put it on a creamy cardstock and then fussy cut it out. A little snippet of pink eyelet. Fussy cut, a little bit of lace. This is one of those pieces of ephemera from Hobby Lobby. And then this was a scrap piece of cardstock, and then I put a little washi there, a little bit of lace here. This came from, was it a magazine or a book? And then I think I actually fussy cut this out of ephemerite. I made it, the white around it smaller. This one, I uploaded a video on Monday that was dealing with these cameos, and y'all, if you saw that video, you hadn't seen, I went ahead and got the cream colored cardstock and did the cameo in that. At one time, I did have the pearlized paper. I can't find it, y'all, which is depressing. I can't find where it's supposed to be, let's put it that way. I didn't look through everything because of time, but where it should be, it wasn't. So evidently, I've used it all, I reckon. I didn't think I had, but I think I, you know, possibly. So this is a piece from a vintage table runner. Then the die cuts of the cameo. And then just a little bit of applique. And then this one. This is completely down with the lace right here. But this one, I haven't done them yet. I'm going to do teeny tiny tags and put in there. This one I left as a little pocket. Okay. And I thought this would be great in a Christmas card because this little sweetie, I don't know if you can see it, if it's picking it up, but it's a little one out in the snow with a Christmas tree here. They had gone and gotten a Christmas tree. So, and then, so what I did, like I said, you can use one of these to make your envelopes. Also, there's so many videos out there that will tell you how to make them like that. And also how to make them like we're going to do. This is the paper, and sometimes I make them this large, which would go in, is it an A7, A6 or an A7 card? And then these guys can go in the smaller one. I forget what that's called, what number that is. Oh, real quick, just wanted to show you guys too with this paper. I don't think I showed y'all. Maybe I did. To make some decoupaged tags. I haven't put the top on that tag yet. Did this one. Do you remember when I got these, when Hobby Lobby had their last clearance, and I got this wonderful, I think it's chiffon, and a little snippet of lace, and then this great little Jimmy die cut, Tim Holtz's. And then Kentucky Babe. That's why I wanted to do her. Isn't she darling? I think she's so cute. Another die cut. And then this is decoupaged. And then a little applique. And then there's that chiffon behind there. Then who is Sylvia? For a bookmark. I thought might be fun. Cute. And I thought these might look nice. Christmas. With the red and the green. And then these guys. Sewing and decoupage. And so, as you know, when it comes to these, when it comes to the music paper, it's just so much fun. The great thing is, I mean, if you need it thicker, you would glue two of them together, but I personally don't because they're just nice and thin. Like I said, I'm thinking about tucking them into a card. And as you know, when it comes to your words and when you flip it over, you're going to get upside down. And here's your fa la 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 la. Let's do one of these and one of these. Okay, so you're just going to have to determine. I don't do You know, like this will go here. And size-wise, maybe depending on the cards you want to use, maybe that's how you're going to determine how you're going to fold them. I always leave some space here and here. So I'm going to go like, oh, that almost matches up. Oh, that's cute. Like so. And this is Oh Holy Night, I think. That's what that's going to say. Now, this is as you know, it's not thick paper. So normally I would do a decorative rounding of the corners because I have some great punches. But I'm going to put this and round it in the medium one. Okay. And then if you're like me and you don't always know your center, you know how so many people just go and they get the center perfectly? I don't. Let me see. I go like so. And that's going to tell me that this is my center. I'll put a little mark on it. I do have, this is 1 inch, for the smaller ones, 1 inch punch. And let's do that. Okay. And when it comes to, you know, you can make them really grungy if you want to. It's going to take a while, so I might end up just doing one. We'll see. I got to move things away from this mat, my little Nomi, because it's going to get a little icky. I'm going to put this here. I do have this ground coffee ink spray by Dilutions. And I got this years ago, guys, at Michael's when it was on sale. It's dark, as you saw. Might have noticed that on some of the other paper. But what I'm going to do, whoa, is put that there. Then I'm going to take my water because it's too dark for me, personally. Okay. And then I'm going to get a baby wipe. Because I've already got that on me. That's how this works sometimes, isn't it? Uh-oh. Have you ever done this when you go to take out one baby wipe and 3 of them come out? And then you've got to throw them back in there and hopefully not get the top 2 wet by throwing them back in there. Okay. One thing I do is you can take one of your little daubers, you know, if you're working with a smaller one. Ooh, I'm getting way too much. I normally don't do that much. I don't know if I'm showing off or what. And I don't mind if it's not a complete circle. It don't make no never mind, as we say back. Oh, Lord of mercy. Look at what we got there. No, no. No. Now, see, this has never happened to me before. But here's a video. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to tap it down. We're going to work with it anyway. Okay? And what we don't want covered, we won't cover it. Well, I need to, yeah. I'm going to leave it anyway, even though it's a mistake. Because I think everybody needs to know that we all make mistakes. You know? Let me try to do this, see what happens here. It's either too much or too little. Maybe do a half of one up here. Nope. There we go. Now, maybe one on the back. Or, if you're like, well, that's too little, I don't want something like that. Let's do, let's see what happens with our glitter paint. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks nice and messy. Oh, I see what's happening. It is going to stay looking messy because it is not getting on everything. Interesting. But see how dark. It's just so dark. Let's see. Let's see this. No, that's going to be the same. Let's try our Prit glue stick. See, I've got way too much on there, y'all. That's better. That's better. Oh yeah, that's much better. I mean, sloppy's not bad. But yeah, okay. Now, let's go with this one. Let's just do the whole thing this time. Let's save time. We'll do it like down here. Whoopsie. And as you know, if you do not have that spray, just make some coffee. This is me not wanting to make coffee and bringing it up to the craft room. Okay. Let's do that. And maybe here. Oops. Well, I can live with that. And off the page, that's always good. I like it. And maybe down in here. Oh! Yeah, I like that. Okay, I like it. And then once this dries, it's going to take a while. I had not anticipated that because I've got it so sloppy, but I like it because it really does look like coffee. Well, it's a tiny cup though, isn't it? So that's espresso. Then I go around it with my distress ink, and you can do it in several of them, but I've been doing it in vintage photo, but you can do it in a darker, since it's darker. And also, I'm not going to do it on this one, but on some of them, I'll show you. I just kind of drag it through this misty part because it gives it a really cool look. I'm going to put this in the window behind me to dry. And like, if that makes any sense, like this. See? And then I just rub it in because I think that looks cool. Like so, you know? And maybe a little bit right there. But it depends on how, if you want grungy or if you want, oh, I like that. And then sometimes I do like that just to give it a little darker in spots and lighter in others. See? Maybe I'll do it on that one too. Yeah, a little. Do you all have fun when you get involved to that point where your fingers are dirty and stuff like that? Let me put this in the window too. And on this one, let's see, I've got such a mess. I normally don't have this big a mess. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like it kind of smushed like that. Okay. And what happens sometimes, too, is while you're messing with it, it'll drag on the back. See that up here? Do you see what's happening? And that sometimes looks really good, too. I would show you, but this is, well, see how it does? I like that. And let's say you don't like it. Let's say this has happened to you and you're like, Corn, I don't like that. Put some ephemera over it. Decorate over it. You'll be fine. There we go. Whoa. Interesting. Ah! And sometimes, like we did before, if it's bugging you, just, you can wipe it up a little. If you think it's too dark. Which gives you a contrast with the other ones. Maybe do the same thing here to match that one. No, that's still kind of dark. Hold on. This is a baby white that's dry. I'm recycling. There we go. That's better. Okay. So those match. And then we can, let's see, let me look at my bag. Let's wipe some stuff up with the paper. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that, y'all. Ooh, I like it. Look at that. It looks like it's splashed. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's do that again. But try for the middle. And no. Oh, look what we got. Ooh, I love it. That almost looks like it was laid on. It fell out of the music teacher's satchel, and it fell on the dirt, doesn't it? Oh, I love it. Isn't that fun? Okay. So we can go ahead and lay this in there too. We're all right about that. We're okay about that. Then we're going to need another one right about here. Whoopsie. I keep forgetting to hold on to the bottom of this. Excuse me. Okay. Alrighty. And do we want any more? I like that this one is pulling down a little bit here. I like that. And I like that this is bumpy. Maybe just one more there. Oh yeah, whoa. Trying to get that. Well, it doesn't want to close, and that's fine. Ta-da! That's how this front came out. Look at our back. Let's put some over here. Nope, I don't want to pick up too much. There we go. Look at that. Oh, 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 I love, can you see? Look at that. Oh, I love that. Let's try it again here. Oh, no, we had bigger splash because I put my finger down. Okay, this is going to have to be on here because front and back is wet. I'm not going to put that on my windowsill. It's white, so no. No. So I'm going to put that right like that. Then we're going to clean this off so that that doesn't mess up my mat. Excuse me. And we just keep doing it till we find out that it's clean. And the same with this little baby. Yes, it would be cute. Now let's do one or two of these. Because it would be kind of cute to do a different size with that. I get it. Maybe here. No, I like the other ones like they are. Okay. So, what are you guys working on? You know, have a good project that's keeping you busy and that you're really into. I know a lot of y'all are doing Halloween stuff right now. Remember, I'm not doing it this year. It's just so depressing. Halloween to me meant for so many years, you know, when you're little is getting candy. Then when you're an adult is giving candy. And I don't blame the parents for not sending them out anymore. I really don't. I don't blame them. Because even if you're in a safe area, there could be just that one person. Do you know what I mean? Just that one that's not safe. So I get it. I get it. I'm just cleaning this off, guys. And how wet is this baby? Oh, it's still wet, you can see, but it's drying pretty good, especially to be upside down like that. Yeah, I cannot put this on my windowsill like that, so I'm going to just go like that and put it down. Get out the way. Okay, now. And something is on my mat here, but that cleaned off nicely. And on my desk. Well, evidently when I decide to get messy, you know what I'm saying? I don't play around. Okay. I think we're all right now. It would be nice for me to be able to do one of them. And to, like I said, I just get a hold of my distress ink and just go to town, I tell you. You know, you saw this is the lighter one. This one I actually did without the coffee. This one I did with the distress ink in Vintage Photo. You can see it. It looks more tea. A teeny, your hot tea and what are those teeny tiny cups? Demi-tasse? Is that it? See, you can see. And then what I wanted to do, which I thought would be fun, is I just took my dauber and just went over and over and over it to make it really look like it stained the paper. And as you see on some of these, I go ahead and do the distress ink here, 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 and here, and all around the outside to boot. And sometimes I don't. It just depends. So that's the next thing I do once they're dry is to get this out. You can also, especially with the coffee one, let's see, where is it? It's behind me somewhere. You can even do the walnut stain, you know. I might do it on one of the ones we just did. You know what I mean? Just to, that's really going to grunge it up. So I've already done several of these. I started this one. Let's decorate a little bit while y'all are here with me. So I haven't even glued it down because I wanted to do the, yeah, that's the lighter one. And I wanted to do the distressing, but I shouldn't have done that yet. Cut apart. Lace, that's cotton lace. This piece I used in my journals as a flip ball. Do you remember that? That sheer. This is from a table scarf. And it's so sheer, it's so vintage. Woo! But I thought it picked up the colors of, her very nicely. This is cut apart too, where I did a little fussy cutting in certain places and then just cut around it so it looked old. And then went around this one with speckled egg. Okay. I did some die cuts of some leaves. Whoop. And then behind it, I glued them onto paper that I dyed with acrylic paint. In one of my videos, I said acrylic ink. Oh, well. So we can do this one because I did it the light. And like I was saying, it's a matter, you've got to hold on to this so that you don't mess up your paper because it's so thin. I mean, it's not super thin because as you can see, the stain, and you saw how watery it was, it didn't come through, which I thought was fantastic. But you know what I mean, if you need something super sturdy, then yeah, I would glue 2 of the pages together, you know. And then you just need to do the tops of these. What is that? Oh, my little I've had my envelope board for so long that the punch is okay, but it's not great. So see, when you do this, you're just going to need to do the top, see, because it'll be like so. And then this. I enjoy working on envelopes, especially knowing that you can tuck them inside a card. And guys, sometimes I do this too. Do y'all ever do that? Just wee! Just have some fun. Okay. Okay. And there is just a little bit when I tried to wipe it up with them. There we go. Let's put a little bit there to come over the top here. Okay, I like that better. Let's glue that down. When it comes to paper this thin, I know everybody has a favy, and most people's favorite is art glitter glue, but my favorite for the thin paper is barely art glue. And I don't have as much in this bottle as I thought I did. Alrighty. And let's do that and that. Okay. And we've already got that done. I wanted to have one of these leaves here. And I've got to mark exactly where they go, guys, because if I don't, it'll drive me crazy. Do y'all ever do that? Or are you like, no, I'm very free-spirited when it comes to making something? I'm not. I want everything to be a certain way. I want this down like so. So I want this one here, this one here, and this one over the camera a little bit. Oh boy. Now I've got to mark it with my pencil with my left hand. That's going to be funny. That's going to be funny. That one goes there. This one goes here, and this one goes here. I did it! Yay! I hardly do anything with my left hand. Okay. Alrighty. I need to close this even if it's for a minute, y'all, because it will dry up. I mean, you know what I mean, clog. Maybe I should say it will clog it. I don't have as much glue in here, but I'm going to use all of this glue up before I refill it. So this one goes here. At first I thought about just using the die cut, but seeing through it, you know, I was like, nah. I like this better. As you see, there are 3 different sizes, and I have no idea what dye that is. As you all know, I make flowers out of paper and out of fabric and out of lace and all that stuff. So a lot of times, I just want like a die set. I just want it for the leaves, you know, to go with my flowers that I make. So even though this is a different green from this is more of a yellow green from the roses, I still like it coming off of here because of this blue green. So that's just peeking over there just a little bit. That's the way I want it. And I also use Fabri-Tac with this, especially if I'm dealing with lace, and I would just touch it to that lace, so I don't want it down like 100%. There's the Fabri-Tac. that I get mine at Walmart. You can get it on Amazon too, and probably other places as well. I think I've seen it at Hobby Lobby, but it's more expensive. But, you know, you're probably like me. If it's more expensive, but you don't have to use the gas to go, you know, if you don't have a Walmart close by and then you got to go a ways to get it, you're like, well, what, you know, if I get it here and I save on gas, will that help my situation out? Ooh, I'm covering that one up too much, I think. I want that to at least peek out there. Okay. Alrighty. So that's how that one has come out. I like it. So we've got die cuts, dyed paper, lace, cotton lace, fabric, and cut apart. Okay. So, just saying, and here's the other thing. I didn't do very many, oh shoot, I wish I'd left that out. I didn't do very many little coffee and tea stains. You can do that now, you know. It can be done now. You don't have to do it right at first, which I will probably do later on, but I just wanted to have this time with y'all to make some envelopes and to decorate one of them, or finish decorating one of them. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.